So, Sean Simpson from Lanzatech. So, Lanzatech is a company developing a technology that allows gases, so for example gases that come from industry, to be converted into fuels and chemicals. We started in 2005 and we're here as a function of so many different things. We're here as a function of the faith our investors have put in us, amongst those Stephen Tyndall. Primary amongst those, I would say, Stephen Tyndall. The great team that we have, we've attracted scientists from all over the world to come and focus in on our problem and help us develop solutions. And then, of course, the partnerships that we've formed. Today, we're in a position where we have partnerships in China, and we're about to commercialize our technology, hopefully in that country. So, think of it in this way: we started in a 5 milliliter tube. We started in something that's about this big. And in that small little tube, we showed that we could convert a gas into a fuel. And then you go into the laboratory and you start working in bigger and bigger reactors, making the process more and more relevant to the commercial world. We built a pilot plant in 2008 at a steel mill in South Auckland and Glenbrook with our partners at BlueScope Steel. And that was a 500 litre reactor from our 5 milliliter reactor. And now we have something that stands sort of 20 meters tall outside a steel mill in China that converts the gases that are produced from steel making into a fuel. And so for me personally, the journey is really a journey of watching something literally grow from that big to something you stand in awe of outside of a steel mill. You know, I think we've spoken about this over the last couple of days, and I think that for me, it's really the eclectic mix of skills that are encapsulated in the small population of New Zealand. We have people here who have massive diversity of experiences in so many different industries. We have people who've experienced the dairy industry as well as the refining industry. We have people who've been in the steel industry and the water treatment industry in their careers. And very few places on earth do you get that eclectic mix of experiences concentrated in a small number of people. And therefore, when you're developing a brand new solution to a problem that's been identified, you have people who can approach this and bringing with them experiences from different industries, and are therefore able to draw those experiences into developing solutions for what is a new technology, a new process, and one that now is working pretty well. I'm leading the science in the company. We have a CEO, Jennifer Holmgren, who comes to us out of UOP. She's been with the company since 2010 and is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah. So tell us about your process. What are your skill sets to pull the business together up till 2010 and be able to bring someone in?
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm the founder of the technology, the science, and you know, I think what you have to be able to do is one, back your vision. Emotionally, but also in terms of practically, in terms of understanding what's needed to get the pieces of the science done. But you also have to, I hope, recognize what you don't know and recognize where you need help, and recognize where you need someone else's smarts to come in and help you out. And you learn pretty early on that to make your life a little easier, the best thing you can do is hire people that are much smarter than you are. In my case, it's very easy. Oh, look, you know, someone made the point in the talks we've had that New Zealand has 4 million people domestically and 1 million people offshore. This amazing diaspora of people that are in some extremely exciting industries all around the world. 1 million people around the world who comprise a suite of skills and passions for New Zealand. And so, from my perspective, it's all about thinking, well, we have a small country, we can be great, but we can only be great if we band together and recognise what individually we're not so good at, but together we're great at. And the Kia Network is a forum that really catalyses and nucleates that exactly that kind of philosophy. Going global from New Zealand is, the world is a map, and it's got to come alive as a series of opportunities. And it's really thinking, okay, so how, I know my marketplace. If you're a Kiwi based in London, you think, well, I know London, or you're Kiwi based in Tokyo, I know Tokyo. I know know some people here. I could connect people that come through from New Zealand. I could give them an insight as to how business is done here. What are the pitfalls? What is the language of business? These kinds of things make a huge difference. Making introductions is the way that business has always been done and will always be done. And so just those small, basic, fundamental things can help people enormously. You know, there are a lot of exciting things, and I think by drawing them out and giving them wings offshore, which is what we've got to do, is a way of creating opportunities not only for yourself but for others.